Hello everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We're going to get right to it without any further ado today. We're going to clear my time warper off the launch pad. And we are going to launch the Interplanetary Mark IV, which is exactly the same as the Mark III except with the mainsail engines replacing the earlier engines. And hopefully I haven't screwed anything else up in the staging in the process. So we'll fire this beastie up, see what happens, and then I'll meet you in orbit. This is the beginnings. Oops, one small mistake. There, that should work a little better. Hopefully. Hopefully those are all the engines. Something terrible could happen here. This is a prototype, so ready? Launching in 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. With lots and lots and lots of power from these engines. In fact, let's slow that down just a little. Those G-forces are a bit concerning. But those mainsail engines are a nice change of pace. Because that's a lot of acceleration out of these things. And they're not overheating, which is an added bonus. So let's slow this beastie down a little. Slow down this crazy train. Oh, there we are. So barring anything really, really exciting happening, I will see you in orbit as we get ready for our Duna transfer. Alright, here we go. Quick saving. So closest approach is currently 1.8 million kilometers, but I should be able to fine-tune that once I'm on my way there. So yeah, getting ready for our departure burn now. It is a unknown length of burn, unfortunately, probably due to the sheer distance we have to go, but in 30 minutes we'll find out exactly how well suited this particular craft is to this this mission. So yeah, let's lock it into place here and time warp a bit and do our transition burn to Duna. Onwards and outwards. 50 times is as fast as we can go, and again, as usual, we'll have to do some battery management on the way there. I'll be micromanaging the orientation of the solar panels, and that's just part of the game that you have to play with interplanetary missions at this stage, because my solar panels don't conveniently reorient themselves towards the sun. So 4-minute burn is going to be my guess, which means I need to burn at T-minus 2 minutes. 3, 2, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's hope for the best. 3, 2, 1, burn. Not a bad estimate. Not bad at all. Okay. I hope I didn't screw up that orbital plan. I never did think to check what my burn periapsis was going to be. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, should be alright. Because we're not burning towards the planet, we're burning towards space, so we should be okay. Come on, just a little bit more. There we are. Lock it on there. Burn, burn, burn. Full throttle behind those engines. Those lovely little engines. And we've got the sun at our back, but we're still generating electricity, I believe. I think that's a positive generation, because these should have alternators in them. I think they do. Even if they don't, we've got tons of battery power right now. Lots of time to burn. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Don't want to time warp, want to keep my finger on the pulse of the burn cancellation. We are about to break Kerbin orbit. in a while. 1,000,000 meters, and we're going into the place where 1,000,000 kilometers is a possible distance to miss by. That's quite the difference, isn't it? All right, coming to 50% mark of our burn. You're now pushing outwards by leaps and bounds. The orbit has not passed the moon yet, though. Fascinating. We are right on target, though. So when we're about halfway there, I'll plan a burn that will push us a little closer to the actual moon itself, or the Duna. It's a neat ship. I'm quite pleased with how this thing turned out. Sun at my back. Looking good. 1 minute of burn to go. And our distances are going to go up really fast now. Yep, ticking up quick. Just past the moon's orbit in terms of this burn, and now things go really fast. That last 45 seconds of burning makes all the difference in the world for how far we actually wind up going. And there goes our orbit out into the wild blue yonder. 30 seconds to go. Back on target. Killing it in 23 seconds. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And kill it. That's probably good enough for now. We'll do the rest of our orbital adjustments a little later with a new plan. Specifically, we'll set that up somewhere around here. Let's see, we'll burn just a little further out. There we are. Now we need to twist our orbit a little. Is it a twist or I'm not sure which. That approach needs to drop a little. No, that's getting further away. So we need to turn that way, and I wonder if we're in the wrong plane. We could be in the wrong plane a bit. Let's see. Well, what's going to drop that? That's 2.3 right now. One 1.3. 1.3. 0.36. 1.36. That hasn't changed at all. Okay, so that's making no difference at all. Wrong direction. We'll go with 10s maybe. Is that getting lower? No, it's not. Any lower? No, it's going higher. Alright, let's kill that and do a different orbital plan. Let's see, okay. So if we, oh, that's pretty close, okay. So target position at our closest approach is a little over there. So if we go a little more prograde, we're going to get there ahead of it. No, we're going to get there behind it. Let's see, so if we adjust our radial, so we need to twist, and then a little bit more. No, we're getting there further behind. Okay, maybe we are getting closer. I may have left too soon. Yeah, we left a little too soon still, didn't we? Okay, we're getting further, not getting any closer. In fact, that's getting further away, so that's obviously wrong. Man, these distances. Target. Let's see if we can drop our normal a little. I'm going to do some tweaking of this, and I will bring you guys back when I have figured out my orbital adjustment here. See you shortly. Hello! Well, that was a heck of a chore to figure out. I was using some of the wrong controls, but we now have a planned orbit that will give us a Duna short, very distant 27,000 kilometer periapsis on Duna, but that's more than enough for me to get an orbit and close enough for me to do some nice little adjustments to get everything working the way I want it to. So that occurs in 1 day, and I don't know if it's going to be a sunward orbit or what, but I need to be ready to make that burn as soon as is possible. So I'm not too worried about the batteries. I got more than enough batteries to last 1 day. And it looks like I'm going to be angled in such a way to... It looks like I left a little late. So it looks like it's going to be a 1 minute burn, which means I need to burn at T-minus 30. Oh, there's our batteries going. Excellent. So it is a sunward burn right now, which is good. I left a little late. It was a close one, but just a little later than I should have. My bad. It's okay. It's not far enough away to be a complete disaster, as evidenced by the fact that a 1 minute burn will correct everything in 1 day's time. Lock it on. Do a little time acceleration. Okay, so 100. So T-minus 30 seconds. I don't want to miss this. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Doom, 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 doom. Slow down. Quick save. 4, 3 hours, 2, slow down. Making time go too fast. There we are. Now we're taking down the minutes a little bit more controlled manner. Because, I mean, you know, 30-second, a very narrow window of burn here. I mean, I know it doesn't matter a huge amount to miss it by a couple hours even, but it makes, I'm more comfortable with burning as close to these marks as I can, because they exist for a reason. 17, 16, okay, almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and burning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Lock it on. And get ready to kill that as soon as the burn is complete. And hopefully I have enough engine left to get to Duna orbit. I don't know if I just was a little inefficient in my departure burn or what here, but not as good as I would have hoped for fuel usage, that's for sure. I'm going to definitely have to use that Poodle engine for my orbital burn when I get to Duna. 6, 5, 4, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. Doot, doot, doot. Counting down, counting down, counting down. Come on. Keep it on the mark. 4, 3, 2, 1. Kill it. Okay. I think that'll do. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that's twitching a little, isn't it? There must be some issues. Okay. I am going to bring you guys back in when we're a lot closer to Duna. We'll just quick save right there, because another notch of burn may be necessary to tweak things. And I will see you when we get a little closer to Duna. And welcome back. We are about to reach, I overshot just a little on before I got recording started, but we are about to reach the Duna periapsis, which is where we want to start burning, like ASAP. And so we're going to turn this engine on, like so. And we're going to get ready. There it is. There's our little planet right there, off in the distance. And our periapsis. Come on, we've got to be, yeah, 1 hour and 11 seconds till the Duna periapsis. So let's get ourselves just a little closer. I don't know what context this is operating in, but it doesn't feel like we're in Duna. Oh, no, wait, 1 hour and 17 seconds. Okay, so let's just burn, get ourselves within maybe 5 minutes of the periapsis, and let's burn that thing down. Just about there. 20 minutes to go. I mean, here we go, good enough. All right, and fire the engines. SAS on. Yep, there we are. No, 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 no. Lock, lock, lock. And as soon as those lower engines have burned off, we will pop them off of our system. Excellent. Because no sense in burning any more weight than we have to. Those will just be in a precipitous orbit with occasional encounters with Kerbin and stuff. And hopefully this has got enough juice to bring us down. Orbital. I mean, our escape is going up and up and up and up. I just hope there's enough juice left in this thing to do the job we need it to do. Because I am burning right. Yep. Yeah, because we're increasing the time before we escape from this tiny little planet off in the distance. Not as close as I would have liked, but, you know, one only does what one can. It's beginning to, it's bending, it's twisting. It's twisting around this tiny little, looking good. We're just going to keep it on a nice, clean, right on that retrograde marker. Here we go, coming down now. Excellent. 30, it's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Let's see, how close are we getting? We could get closer, because now we're bringing the periapsis down. And just keep burning retro. Okay, keep bringing it down. We're bringing it down with very low fuel now. There was our little encounter with that moon, which we're not going to worry about today. We'll come back for that. We've got to keep our eye on the ball here. Oh, there's another encounter with that thing. Actually, that's an interesting orbit. Do we even get close enough to... Probably not. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting situation. And keep bringing that down a little further, and hopefully that is a workable pass. We could contemplate it. That's going to take us down to a 300,000. You know what? That's going to be good. We'll make use of a little slingshot effect there to take ourselves down a little further, because it'll actually bleed off a whole bunch of speed for free, which is not a bad deal as far as things go. And maybe we'll get a scan of, maybe we can get, since we're going to be in Ike's context, maybe we'll grab a bit of science from it on the way past. All right, barring, you know, anything going horribly, horribly wrong, let's take it. Let's see, we have neutral electricity right now. Let's bring her in. That's actually not a bad way to come into orbit around this thing. All right, and here we go. And bring it in, you know. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoops. That was almost a disaster. Almost a disaster right there. Right there. Almost terrible. So obviously we can't get a surface wavelength scan. Okay. Where are we going? There it is. No, wait, I lost it. I lost it. There it is. You're coming in. And we're going to keep an eye on things this time. I almost botched that with the batteries, didn't I? That is a pretty view right now. And we should just have a close pass with the little moon there in just a minute. Yeah, it should be on this orbit. Periapsis of 500,000 might be close enough. I don't know if it's close enough to do any useful scans of the planet, of the moon, but it's obviously going to be reasonably easy to get into its context. But we are going to be close enough for it to impact my orbit. Yep, there we are. We are now in the context over that. Let's see what we got here. Ah, space high over Ike. Let's send that home. Send that home. Let's see, barometer, can't be done. Gravity scan, can't be done. We'll see if we get into a closer context here. Let's just get our science equipment up. We are in high space. See if we ever get closer than high space over Ike. I don't think we will, but you never know. Every planet is a little different. I'm not worried. Duna, keep the eye on the ball. Duna is the target today. Yeah. That worked well, though. That gave us a little extra boost into orbit. We're recharging the batteries nice and fast. And we are coming into a close orbit over temperature scan while in space high over Duna. Send that baby home. Here comes our first transmission from Duna. From our questionable interactions between. So we're definitely going to burn at the periapsis and bring this down to a nice, reasonable orbit right there. 34-second burn to do that. Now let's see, nothing I can get here, can't get gravity, can't get surface imaging, so everything is a close orbit effect. All we can do is in 30 minutes do our retro burn to put her into orbit. In 4 minutes. An orbit that doesn't involve occasionally having close encounters with the moon of Duna, because we want. I'll bring back a separate mission. I honestly I hadn't expected. This is going to be a pretty easy moon to get data on, I think. So let's do that, and then just do our final little adjustments. And a little further, and doom. There we go. Okay. Orbital burn is at the ready in 2 minutes. 1 minute. And we'll do it at T-minus 15. Here we go. Bring that apoapsis down, and down even lower. We'll take it down to about 70 or 80 kilometer. 80, yeah. We want to cut an order of magnitude or two off of this number here. 9, 8, 7. Okay, and we want this to be lower. We want to start actually bringing the periapsis down, because these two are going to switch in a moment. Okay. 200. 100. Because, yeah, orbit around Kerbin is over. So we'll take it there. That should do. Still in orbit. Okay. Good. Kill that off. And our next burn will just be a retro at the periapsis. Let's just swing her around until she's looking at the sun. And it's time to get all the science and transmit that data home. Because we'll do a surface scan, we'll do temperature scans, and all sorts of goodies, and I will attempt to not kill the batteries on this thing in the process. Just keep swinging her around. Now the hard part is going to be, these are going to be a little less efficient, I believe, out here. If memory serves. Oh, here comes the sun exposure. 2 panels online. 3 panels online. And we have passed the neutral stage. Oh, no, wrong way. Wrong way. Okay, let's see. What do we need? That's just a little. These aren't producing any yet. No, come on, come on. Just a little bit up, 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 up. Get a couple more panels into the sun. Looking good. These are almost online. Yeah, almost online. There we go. We're almost there. Takes a lot of sun exposure to get these things actually working, doesn't it? There we are. Lock her there. Bring her in a little closer because I don't think I've already gotten that. And everything else requires a lower altitude. So it says we are in, no, that's the comm. This is the Gravimex. It says we're in high space still, so we can't do that until we get to lower space. Come on down. There we are. We are close enough now to start doing some scans. So let's start with a new temperature scan. Sending her home. Okay. Atmospheric scan. Sending her home. Or barometer. Oh. You know what? Let's just deploy this. We're going to keep this deployed, I think. And hopefully it will stay deployed. Yeah. We're going to hit 1. I think I linked it to 1 if this is set up like normal. It is not. Extend. Come on. Extend. There we go. Now we're talking. 4. Gravity scan. Sending her home. Bit bigger, bit more juice for this. But it'll take just a few minutes to... Now we are 4 minutes from our periapsis. So what we need to do is use our RCS, go over to our retro burn, bring that apoapsis down to about the same. Because we're going to need this to be lower. Actually, we can do this pretty much any time. It doesn't really matter exactly where we are on the burn for this. Alright, and here we go. Bring that apoapsis down to somewhere around or below 100. Whoops. Whoa, gotta be careful. Apparently, we're bringing our periapsis down a little more than I would have liked. Now, are our batteries charging? No. So we need to twist just a little that way to hit the slightly above neutral. 5, 4, 2, 1. There we are. That'll be a bit better for a retro burn. Send her over to there. Now, hopefully we can do this without pulling ourselves out of orbit, because that would suck immensely. Okay, almost there. Blink that on and off. Stabilize the orbit. Lower, 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 without dropping our periapsis any more than necessary. Bingo! Alright. Rotate it for recharge. Come on, a little further that way. The orientations are just a little off on my ship right now. Get a bit more charge into this thing, and then we will start our scan. Actually, we can start that scan any time because it doesn't actually cost as much. There we go. Oh, no, we got the gravity scan. So what we need is the surface imaging, and it's Alt accelerate. There we go. Okay. No, it's not. It's Control accelerate. No. No, Shift. That's got to be careful with that. That's okay. Okay, let's see. Physics time acceleration was there. I think it does not feel like it is going very much faster though. Oh yeah, right, it's the transmission that it affects. So there we are, 50 times faster. I will see you guys when the scan is complete. Alright, here we go. I'm going to try and transmit this data home. Hope for the best, guys, because we're having some trouble with our batteries on this. Trying to get the things charged has become a much bigger job than I had anticipated. The new, better solar panels are definitely in my future. So we're going to transmit this, and we're going to physics accelerate and hope for the best. Because it's gonna, and then I'm running out of time. My daughter's going to have to get out of bed soon. So I will very rapidly send this thing into the planet, try and transmit a temperature and barometer scan from the upper and lower atmospheres, assuming it doesn't burn up on the way down. It's going to be touch and go for there to be enough batteries left in this thing, though, for the final... yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, that's not bad. We've got, 3,000-4,000 left. I'm not going to try and recharge the batteries before sending this thing down. That just seems a little silly. I might just get a bit more juice in there for a couple transmissions, but there we are. And then we'll just do a quick orbit of battery charging. Maybe get, It's so little juice. I don't know how much it's going to take to punch a signal here home from here, but you know what? Honestly, as soon as this thing hits retrograde point, we're going to start sending her down. And that's pretty much it right there. Let's start twisting this thing around a little and get ready to burn it into the atmosphere. Or skim the up. Well, we could try a skim first. It's a very thin atmosphere, so it would be interesting to see what it's going to take. Okay. So, retrograde burn at the ready. Let's do this thing. Under 50, so that takes us into the upper atmosphere. Let's see what happens. Around we go. Let's have this guy extend by default. Come on. Extend by default. There we go. 10 times. It's a nice ship. I'm quite happy with how this design has worked out, though. So in a moment we will be considered in the upper atmosphere, and we might be able to get a scan or two. Now if I could get this thing down intact, that would be priceless. Let's see. We're not there yet. Once we get below, I think it's 50, it'll trigger again. Is it that? Upper atmosphere. Here we go. Transmit that upper atmosphere data. Transmit that upper atmosphere barometer. Nothing there, nothing there. We've done that one, and we've done that one. Now here's the part where we rotate the ship to go retrograde, and we hope for the best for the ability to aerobrake this thing downwards. Because what you sees is what we're going to get. The hope is that this thing can actually aerobrake safely in this atmosphere a little. And maybe we can get a lower atmosphere scan while we're at it. So if we slow it down a bit more, because we got what we need on that front, so all we need to do is, you know, slow it down so that we're actually in a full re-entry mode here. Coming down. There we are. We're full atmosphere burn, fully in the atmosphere, and that's a landing trajectory now. It's in my nature to always try and land on celestial bodies, even when there seems to be no hope of surviving it at all. Okay, context. We need to track our context, because if we wind up in... Oh, we're still in low space. No. Gravity doesn't know anything. Thermometer. Now that's the thing. Oh, it still thinks we're in low space. Okay. We're down to 41. Upper atmosphere is still where we are as far as this is concerned. Let's time warp ourselves a bit further down. Oh, whoa. Keep that stable. Atmosphere, right. Right, atmospheres get funky, don't they? Alright, we're getting buffeted by the atmosphere now. This thing could just burn up. I'm hoping it won't, but odds are it's going to just scorch or something. Or physics are going to go kind of wonky on us. Definitely not aerobraking as much in this atmosphere as we normally do. We're not getting nearly as much impact from the atmosphere. Flying high. What do we get from that? We have already done this. Let's get under 30 kilometers and try again. Buffeting our way down. Still upper. Let's do a little bit of braking here. little braking like that. Kill it. Okay, let's get below 25 and try again. So the good news is this thing is actually not burning so far. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right. Too much juice. Upper atmosphere still. All right, let's redirect this thing. That was hilarious. We still have a fair chunk of juice left in this thing for... All right. Let's see if we can get that speed down a bit further. Under 20 kilometers, we will check again and see what we've got for... All right, the Poodle has a still upper atmosphere, so it's not a lot of atmosphere on this planet. We have 22 minutes until landing occurs, which is cool. And that is dropping fast. We are slowing this ship down as much as humanly possible with what we have. I have no idea how far it's going to go, but you know, we're going to try. Because we actually have a lot of gas left on this thing. Still in the upper atmosphere. But our speed is coming down quite nicely. This is cool. Duna is actually a doable, still upper atmosphere. Wow. Oh, that is coming along quite nicely. Let's kill it for a bit. Let's see. There's no braking to speak of here. That's for sure. The atmosphere is giving us next to no effect from... But it doesn't take much for our engines to slow this ship down. Quite a bit. Flying. Okay. Transmitting the upper atmosphere data. Come on, send it. Send it. Send the upper atmosphere pressure. We're getting bonus science from Duna here. Transmit that. Come on. Full throttle to the engines. Because if we're going to survive, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. I don't think we're going to make it, though. I think I got too inattentive. Boom! Whoa! I didn't start my final burn soon enough. That was awesome. All right, let's go home. And honestly, the data from the surface was going to be an outside shot without at least some sort of supersonic drag chute to buy us a bit of time. But that got us a lot of science. At 360 apiece, we should be able to round out most of our techs at this level. Ooh, and a more efficient probe core that has integrated SAS. We could... No, we're still not enough science to contemplate getting any of these next tier technologies. So I think a more efficient probe core, we might be able to afford 2 of these. A better heat shield, we might need that for a re-entry from... Well, I will think about this, and... Ooh. That could be useful for... That could be very useful on Duna, actually, for a lander. Well, thank you all very much for watching. I think that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next episode. Oh, this is what we're getting. Because we're going to need this life support recycling unit. All right. See you in the next episode.